Hello, friends. I hope this isn't too bright. I'm outside on our deck. I just wanted to share a little bit of the song with you today. I've been thinking about the verse Song of Songs 1:5, and I was going to share something a couple of days ago, and I realized the Lord had something more to show me about that. I feel like what He's doing with this as I'm going through it with you is He's showing me another layer. I had seen a layer of it, a level of it before, and now He's giving me some fresh revelation. So I'm trying to bring that to you as I learn it. But I'll read the verse. It says, the bride says, I am dark. The bridegroom interjects, but lovely. The bride says, O daughters of Jerusalem, I'm like the tents of Kedar. And the bridegroom answers, like the curtains of Solomon. And what it is, it's a give and take between the bride and the bridegroom. And the bride is seeing herself in the darkness, in the tents of Kedar were goat hair tents. They were dark because the goat's hair was dark, and they were rough. And the curtains of Solomon were made of linen and embroidered with scarlet gold and well, I don't know gold, but scarlet, blue, and purple threads, as were the temple curtains or the tabernacle curtains. And I got to thinking about that. I got to thinking about how the two basically curtains were being represented in this verse, and it made me think of Psalms chapter 84 and verse 1, where it says, how lovely is your tabernacle, O Lord of hosts. And how He said to her, you are lovely. So what is He seeing in her? He's seeing something in her that says, you are lovely. It makes Him want to say that to her. And then I got to thinking about how the tabernacle was made in the Old Testament, in the wilderness, and what it says here in Exodus 26 and verse 1. The Lord is telling Moses how to make the tabernacle. And He said, moreover, you shall make the tabernacle with 10 curtains of the fine woven linen with blue, purple, and scarlet thread. With artistic designs of cherubim you shall weave them. And those were the curtains that were on the inside of the tabernacle in the Holy of Holies. They were what was seen really only by the priests when they went in to minister to the Lord. But it's what the Lord saw as His presence was within the tabernacle. And then drop down to verse 6 of Exodus 26. No, verse 7 of Exodus 26, and it says, you shall also make curtains of goat's hair to be a tent over the tabernacle. You shall make 11 curtains, and it describes the length of the curtains and how to put them together. And so the goat hair tents are represented in this passage as well. And I got to thinking about that, how we look at ourselves from the outside, and on the outside we see goat's hair, darkness. We see our flesh, we see our struggles, and what the Lord is trying to get us to do is draw our attention to the inside where His presence dwells, and understand that wherever He is a place that He makes lovely by His presence. It's beautiful, it's pure, it's righteous because of His righteousness, holy because of His presence there. And I just think it's a good thing for us to consider that and to bring our hearts into agreement with the Lord. Because really, when we argue with Him and say, no, I can't be that, you can't say that about me, it's a place, it's a stance of unbelief. I'm sorry to say that, but it is. It takes more faith to say yes to Him. But that's what He's looking for, is that we would say, yes, I am who you say I am. I am who you say I am. You say lovely about me. You say righteous. You say holy. You say your presence fills me with the things that you are. And I want to give place to that. I want to agree with you so that you get to be in me everything that you desire. So I just want to bless you today, my friends. Our country is in turmoil. My heart is heavy with that and been praying, but believing that the Lord is going to turn this for good and use this to display His glory in our midst. But first, we get to agree with Him for His glory within ourselves. I love you. God bless you.